After watching 1990's Shakma, I feared another killer ape movie simply wouldn't cut it. But after seeing the cast and the concept, I felt fairly optimistic for Link. But is this Donkey Kong Country? Or just Curious George? A British-made affair, it tells the story of a zoology student who moves in with her professor as an assistant. There he has 3 apes, one remarkably intelligent and currently serving him as his butler. But as you might have guessed, this is a horror film and things begin to go wrong. Tucked away in a beautiful house in Scotland, the setting is beautiful, as is the property itself, both internally and externally. It immediately has a certain charm about it. Then there's the cast. Industry legend Terence Stamp is excellent as always, but be aware he's not in the movie a vast amount. And our leading lady? One of the most underrated and underappreciated ladies in Hollywood. Elizabeth Shue. Aged just 23 years old here, Link fell between The Karate Kid and Adventures in Babysitting. She's incredible again. And for the boys, she does her very first nude scene, which is, I have to say, very tasteful and actually integral to the storyline. One of my biggest criticisms of Shakma was how they treated the starring animal. Here, there is no such thing. None of our primates seem in distress. They seem well taken care of, and quite honestly, Link himself is one of the most impressive movie animals I've ever seen. The stuff he's been trained to do here is nothing short of outstanding. So, I don't give away spoilers in these reviews, and I certainly won't give anything away here. Yes, it does follow a pretty standard horror formula, but it does it so exceptionally well. It is very, very well crafted, and I was left really quite impressed, especially with the final scene and its connotations. Sure, it's true to say that I don't like killer animal movies, generally because I don't wish any ill on the animal. I hate seeing an animal suffer, even if it is a pretend animal, pretend suffering. But this overcomes that for the most part and delivers a very entertaining B movie. I award Link a solid 7 out of 10. Runtime. Spoilers ahead. So, our professor contradicts himself a couple of times regarding the strength of orangutans. And late-ish into the film, we see Link lift a transit van as if he were going to flip it. The visual of this looked a bit silly, somewhat hokey. Not because of the way they did it, it wasn't because it was a bad-looking special effect. I mean, because it just looked so unbelievable that this creature, smaller than even a diminutive human, could perform such a feat. So of course my insistence on fact-checking everything came into play, and lo and behold, it's true. They're about 7 times stronger than a human, so that would be perfectly realistic. I remember reading years ago that a punch from a gorilla would likely kill the average human. Based on this, you have to believe that orangutan would have the same effect. So, laugh at the little guy. Don't take Link seriously with that little waistcoat and cheesy grin on his face. Apparently, he could kill you a lot easier and a lot quicker than many of the supposed horror icons. So what did you think of Link? Do you agree about Elizabeth Shue's place in Hollywood? On a scale of 0.2 to 1.1 seconds, how long do you think you'd fare against an orangutan? Tell me in the comments below, like this video, And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Later, folks.